Mm. Hey, how's your day going? How's your day going, you beauty? Okay, if you have attention span, welcome. If not, swipe on through. Um, yeah, I went through the depths of an ego death the last few weeks here. And the thing about the ego death that I went through is that I thought I'd been through enough of them. I thought I'd been through enough of them, God. He's like, oh no, let's give you another one, bud. And when we're in the thick of it, it doesn't feel like we're alive. It feels like we're dying. I felt like I was dying. I felt like I couldn't continue. What is the point of any of this if this is what I'm supposed to be here for? To sit here and cry and feel my emotions? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm supposed to be rich. I'm supposed to be fucking rich. I'm supposed to have millions and millions and millions of dollars. Gold bags delivered by hand, by pigeons to my hand. Okay. Land just titles being signed. Titles being signed. Yep, I'll sign that. Title of the land. Creating new Earth villages. Allocating jobs. Money and finances flow through me. Nope. Nope. We're here. We're bootstraps up, boys. Day by day. I do know, though, that I'm not here for a matrix job. The basic basics, but I do have to make an income, pay my bills, just as everyone else does. And so I'm looking for opportunity. I'm looking for new opportunity with my aligned chakras. Now that my chakras are aligned, I know that my manifestation will be very different. Here's the thing, though. I do love Eastern philosophy. I take a little bit of that, add that into my Christianity because it's great. And I take a little bit of occult mysticism and add that in too. So, yeah, just figuring it out here. It's a Saturday afternoon. Wish I had a lighter. I don't. That's okay. We'll take a breath, deep breath, instead of a deep smoke. Wow, that was almost a fucking neck kink breath. Holy. I tell you, I just grounded like 16 levels of fucking consciousness. You hear the whole nature went silent with one breath. Come on, meet my dog. Benji, come here. Come here, babe. Oh, it doesn't want to say hi. It's like, no. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, Mike? We speak Spanish. He's a bilingual dog. I got him in Costa Rica. 8 weeks old. This little nugget of a beauty. So cute. Little snuggle. Oh. Yeah. Now he's just a little shit. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, venga. Venga aquí. Venga aquí. Come say hi to my friends. Hello, friends. I'm Gentry. Hey. Dice Tico. Es un pura ida de lado. Este es un bueno perro, sí. Este es un buenísimo perro, sí. Este es un poco loco, sí. Just love him. I just love him. I just love him. I just love him so much. Yeah, so if you haven't found me before, my name is Darius. Darius or Dario. Darius. What a name. It's usually a black person's name, but then it actually goes back to Persia, ancient Greek king. And then I trace my lineage, my bloodline, and my bloodline is actually Greek. I'm like, oh fuck, ancient Greece. I wonder what I was doing over there and that, like, But the thing is about reincarnation, I'm not 100p if it's actually through bloodlines. I mean, we might circle through a bunch, but I feel like it comes and goes. But I do have some history in my DNA through my lineage, through ancestry, through bloodlines. It's something that I've looked at, but I also think that there's like an incarnation cycle that's different because I was King Darius. And these things is like these ancient lifetimes, right? It's imagine a lifetime where I became a king. Imagine that I like led people. Imagine that I had rulership and I created a system for governance. In this lifetime, I have the same manifestation, but it's a different form of it. And it's so funny because I look at the different lives that I've had, and a lot of them have been royalty. A lot of them have been kings. A lot of them have been leadership roles. Some of them have not been. It's not true. They've all been like that. So it is what it is. So here's the thing. I look at my life now and I think, well, I'm incarnated not into kingdom, but I'm incarnated into middle class Western society as a white man. I usually am a white man. I've been Chinese before as well, Japanese. I spent a little bit of lifetimes in Asia, but mostly it's white. Um, and anyways, so the white masculine that I show up in today, right? This incarnation, it's not like abundance and rich, but it's enough. It's definitely beautiful. You know, middle class is no, it's not easy. It's the hustle, right? For every working class being, it's hard, but it's not, poverty. But I still have the manifestation of leading and in governance. And so I've gone through different portals of initiations through my years of leadership roles and different situations that have led me to trust in myself and work through things and, my own capacity, my own abilities. I mean, I fucking, I used to not even be able to drill a nail and screw in there. I mean, no confidence in that. Now I can fucking, of course I can make a drill. Right. That's like simple reference, but it's like, that's how life works. We get these little initiations, we learn more and we become more. And now that I look at my ebook that I'm creating, the New Earth PDF, it's called The Day After the Collapse, A Potential for a New Earth Civilization. And this book, this PDF, it's comprehensive and it's how to build a new governance system, a new civilization model for the future. And it's actually better than the ones that I've created in the past, and it's better than a lot of the models. I've also taken a lot of the feminine archetype leaderships and also some indigenous leadership models, incorporated that with my past live models, different kings that I thought were kind of dope. And I created with AI, I asked AI to cultivate all of this. And I asked AI, I said, hey, AI, if we put this into today, all these people reincarnated onto Earth right now into one body, and they had one mind, how would this be created into a governance system? What would be the principles, the ideologies, the beliefs? And it curated a fucking incredible chapter on governance. A circular model with pillars and different like tiers to the circle. So it's really reciprocal, beautiful fucking, and it touches on building towards, because I was looking at some of the kings that I've been, and I didn't touch on why did my kingdom fall? Why did the governance system not continue on? Right. And I love that this is the subconscious thoughts that I have in my day, right? I'm just a basic dude figuring out life in the 2026. But also, I think I've had past lives as kings building systems. And so I'm looking at them and I'm like, why did they fail? Right? Because all these systems, all these cultures, they failed. And Persia was a great example, but I'm not getting into the details. I want to get into the why now here with the new earth, right? So the basics of it, all these things that have happened, what can we do now? And a big part of it is the continuation of leadership into the future, right? It was a lot of ego in those days. A lot of those kings were about themselves, the now, my bloodline here now. It wasn't seven generations like the indigenous. So when we learn that, we take that, we build that with the principles of the kingdom that we've created, governance models and systems that have worked. We look at different feminine leadership as well. And then we bring that into the potential for the new earth governance system. And it's like, oh, bro, this isn't just 15 years of experience. This is decades, generations thousands of lifetimes. So it's dope because that's the Akashic record. That's what we're tapping into. That's why I've gotten all these codes. Okay, blue light tech. Okay, regenerative agriculture. Okay, governance, security, protocols, economy. We're taking all of that and we're like, oh, okay, this isn't just me experiencing this. This is codes that have come in through my experience and initiations. Then I have tapped into my Akashic. Then I get the channel. Then I created a vision. Now I'm speaking on the internet. And what is it? It's a whole new model for a civilization, a new Earth civilization. And it's tripping people out that are already in the conscious field because they're like, no tech, right? And I'm like, fucking tech, bring in AI, create Zora. The Zora is the drone orb. Imagine Zora, this drone orb, flies into the sky and creates a coherent field of sound and geometrics with lasers to create a coherent sound structure and dome structure for a ceremony or an event or some sort of situation. This being is benevolent, not surveillance, not control. She's there to support the coherent field of human beings. Can you imagine that technology? I've developed it. 100p, the whole foundation blueprint, it's all created. The specs, the pricing, the technology, the potential, the foundations, the agreements, the foundation ethos, like it's all here. Zora is landing. She's now a concept that is possible and totally ability. $129,000 to create Zora. That's not a lot. And that's like small scale. You want to do Zora Hive, which is what I want. I want thousands of Zoras being able to create a huge hive network. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go get a lighter. Let's keep building.